Live here at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. We are live. This is American Times Publishing in the world headquarters of the Dixie Line Connection. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Fat Bill. This is Fat TV. Yes, sirree. We are here. What's going on tonight? Who's going to be first in the room? As Dickie Foster, first in the room, man. What's going on, Dickie? Airhead Kennels, what's going on, buddy? Oh man, just chilling out and looking at some pictures. Thought we'd do pictures tonight. Mike Dan, what's up, man? Devious, Danavio, Jeff Smith, Nicky Foster. What's going on, man? Y'all come on in. Yeah, man, I thought we'd do pictures tonight. Y'all send me some pictures. I'll put them up. So, you know where to send them? Let me see if anybody's already sent some. No, none yet. But we got them coming, I'm sure. I'm sure we got them coming. Let's see if I got some that somebody sent. Let's see here. Something I might have missed. Hmm. That's me. Oh yeah, there's a good picture. Download that one. Download this picture here. This my old homeboy right there. Y'all remember him? Lloyd Taylor, what's going on, man? Yeah, Jay. How's that foot doing, Jay? You doing all right with the foot? Foot doing okay? Yeah, man. Put my buddy up here. And y'all that remember old Greasy Corner Kid? Get this picture in here. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Check that one out. That's one. Yeah, it's okay, man. Hammy James, what's going on, brother? It's okay, Lloyd Taylor. When you get time, you know how to do it, and you go ahead and sign up when you get time. Dickie Foster with the super chat. Ow! What's going on, man? There he is, man. The Greasy Corner Kid. How you like that, Hogs? He's saying hey to y'all. He's up there in heaven. Yeah, that's a good picture. Let's see here. I think old Jay's sending me a photograph. Here we go. Who's that dog, Jay? Let's see here. Let's detach the file here. All right. Where is Kelly? Oh, I guess he's at his house, man. Up here in his trailer. Yeah, he was down here earlier. Ah, you're welcome, Eli Monster. I'll hook old Eli Monster up, send him a couple bonus pictures of Harry, since he was such good friends with him. I had a couple other pictures I threw in. Um, if you read Hargrove's interview, you might be able to discern some more information. No, Kelly didn't cook tonight, but he cooked Saturday night enough food for 2 days. Georgia Bulldog sent me an email. Hang on a second here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Georgia Bulldog done sent us an email. There it is. Oh, look at that. I got one in from Arrowhead. Arrowhead got one coming in. Oh, that's a great picture. Yeah, that's Clyde Mason and Bert Klaus. Yeah, that's a good picture right there. Let me put that picture up, Georgia Bulldog. Where'd you get that picture at, Georgia Bulldog? I don't think I've seen that in color before. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. You got Clyde Mason and Bert Klaus. Clyde Mason and Bert Klaus. Georgia Bulldog sent this one in. That's a great photograph right there. And that looks like it looks like they own Clyde's yard. That appears to be Clyde Mason's yard. Is that not right, Georgia Bulldog? Aren't they at Clyde's house? Yeah, that's a good picture, man. I'll have to rename that one and put it in my file. Thank you for the picture, Georgia Bulldog. Yeah, thank you for the picture, buddy. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Big shout out to Dickie Foster. We're going to that dog show together here in a couple weeks. It ain't but 2 weeks. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We just got 2 weeks to go. Well, that's going to be pretty good right there. You've been watching some rugby. Oh, yeah. No, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Let me download these other pictures here. Give me a minute. I got I got one from Arrowhead. All right, and this one. Shouldn't take long. Oh, I got one here from Jay too. All right, all right. Tom Collier in the room. Welcome, Tom. What's going on, brother? Oh, your sister-in-law's birthday is the same day. Well, I'd hate you to miss that, man. We ain't gotta go. You know, if you gotta go to the sister-in-law's birthday. Hey, let's check out Airhead's dog. Check this dog out. That's a big picture, ain't it? Let me transform that. There we go. Damn. Yeah, I hear you, Tom. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, brother. Doing the same thing, just hanging out. Okay, Dickie, that sounds good to me, man. Rugby league is a hard hitting game, too. Australia is dominant in that game. Check out State of Origin highlights. All right, I'll check that out too, man. I like looking at some rugby. Them guys, they're mean. We beating the hell out of each other. Yeah. That stuff sometimes makes football look weak, man. But football's, man, I'm telling you now, football is some serious shit. Them guys hurt you in the NFL now. You ain't right. They'll take you out. Anybody been watching any college basketball? Getting ready for the March Madness? Who's the teams to watch in college basketball? What's the rankings right now? Do we know the rankings? Hang on a second here. Clean that up a little bit. All right, so this is the one you took to the show. How many ribbons you get with her, Airhead? How smart was the judge? See that good-looking dog, man. Took 2/3 with him. Well, hell, that's good, man. How many dogs is in the class? You did wonderful, man. Look, you just showed up. You showed up, man. That's what counted. All right. About 8. Hell yeah, man. Well, third place ain't easy to get. I'm telling you. You're lucky you get anything you go to them damn shows. Yeah. Look at Jeff Smith. NFL's a bunch of pussies. Well, he sure is a good looking dog. What's his name, Arrowhead? What do you call that dog? What's his name, Arrowhead? You got that right. First time for happy. I'm happy for him. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm happy for him too, man. How'd he travel? Did he travel good? Looks like he traveled good, just hanging out in the hotel there. Coda. Coda looks good, man. NFL does have a lot of rules. NFL does have a lot of rules, man. Man, I love football, college and pro. I love it. Yeah, ain't nothing like watching a good defense, man. I'm a defense guy. Yeah, I like the low scoring games. I like watching turnovers. Turnovers are good. Coda sure is a nice looking dog, man. I'd like Coda, man. Keep us up to date with Coda. Next time you do something with Coda, man, tell us about it. All right, I got one in here from J83. Hey, Jay, tell us about this dog, Jay. Let's see here. Remove, remove. J83, where'd you go, man? Dickie, I had the chance to go to an NFL after party with the Giants, and I wouldn't go when I was in Jersey. I suppose the top three in confirmation shows could be in any given order of the day. I know my eyes would have a hard time judging. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Hemmy. That's for sure. You're welcome, Airhead. Yeah, man, old Coda look good, man. Coda look good. Coda. Yeah, I like lingerie football. hmm Lingerie football is fun. Watching babies. Oh man. Oh man. I love watching the finals in NBA. I don't watch a lot of regular season. Some I will. There'll be some matchups. I kind of like Philadelphia, but they ever since Iris is gone. Let's see here. It's pretty amazing to see a 6'6", 300+ pound guy run a 4 yard dash. That was getting soft. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. Hitting so hard, dude had a heart attack. They hitting that hard. They hitting hard enough, dude had a heart attack. I mean, that's damn hard enough. How hard you want him to hit? They hitting hard, man. But anyhow, I'm not here to support the NFL in any way, sort of fashion. I just like watching football. Oh man, yeah, that was a great race yesterday, man. Now I slept through most of it, but I watched the replay. And Kyle Busch was strong, boy. He looked good in the big 8 car. Check it out. Check out my Kyle Busch car. Woo, the 8, Kyle Busch. Yeah. Get it. Get it. Kyle Busch. What I'm talking about. Yeah. No Kyle Busch, he didn't look like no pretty boy when he got out of that car. Hey, Q Henry, what's going on, man? Yeah. So, Jay, how's that dog bred, man? You got a pedigree on that dog? Somebody got a pedigree on their dog we can look at? Yeah, man, I love me some football now. College, professional. When I lived closer to Greensboro, I used to go watch Page Pirates play. That's where I went to high school at. I'd go watch, especially when they played Grimsley. I like going to the Page Grimsley game. How about that one? That was a big game when we were kids. The Grimsley Whirlies, the Whirly Bird. Yes, sir. Luciano. Well, tell us a little something about him, Jay. How big is that dog? How much? Let's guess how much that dog weighs. I say that dog weighs 40 pounds. That's right, Georgia Bulldog. Tell them now. We like watching some football. I like watching some baseball. Yeah, we got baseball getting ready to crank up here. I reckon spring training has started or getting ready to start. I think it's probably already started in some places. Down there in Florida. All right, here we go. We got a pedigree to look at. Let's take a look at it. Yes, I'm sorry. Alrighty, if I get this pedigree to pop up for me, man, we have so. Oh, it's got a nice picture with it. Oh, this is the dog you got from Randy Fox. All right, so I'm looking at the pedigree. Are y'all looking at the pedigree? I guess I could attempt. I guess I could attempt to put the pedigree up, but I don't have much luck with that shit. Let's see here. Display capture, no, no browser, no cancel. Oh well. Oh man, the reason that you give something like a little bit of grapefruit juice it's kind of like putting a little oil in a two-stroke engine, man. Um, the if you follow that key, your dog is a little dry, and they could use a little reduction in friction when it comes to the walls of the arteries and things of that nature. The grapefruit juice does a great job, man. Oh, I appreciate that, Jeremy. Thank you, buddy. It's real passive, man. It don't have a great effect on them. It's kind of like using a little starter fluid, man. Parity in NASCAR and Australian supercars make for competitive racing, but they're pretty much the same under the skin. They really don't represent the individuality of brands like the old days. Oh, that's true. But the motors are coming out of the factories. I mean, in other words, a Ford engine and a Chevy engine and a Toyota engine. They're running against each other. So you do have the factory teams. I mean, if I choose to run Chevrolet, then I'm running Chevy Motors. And the same with Ford and the same with Toyota. We keep hearing that another person's coming in, either Honda or BMW. Be pretty interesting. I like to see BMW get into NASCAR. It'll be pretty cool. Be pretty cool, man. But hell, most of these car companies aren't even making a sedan anymore like they raced back in the day. I mean, almost most of these car companies have either got sports cars, um, um, micro um, economy cars, or they have SUVs. So, but you know, the evolution. Oh man, who's about to die, man? But the evolution has produced a uh, oh yeah, man. Yeah. It's just look, man, all that stuff is just little cunt hairs. And is Rascal really Trahan's pimple? Well, here's the story on it, man. We definitely know that Stomper was out of Amos, right? We definitely know that. And Amos come from Felton Stephenson. That's where he come from. His original name was Bullet. So anyhow, when the puppies were born, there were two litters bred. One litter bred the Snooty, one litter bred the Rascal. Well, the Snooty litter was already on the ground. They were about a week old, 2 weeks old. What had happened was they went down there and bred the Snooty. And when they were down there, they were hearing stories about Rascal. And so they went right back down the following week and took a full sister. And it was just a story that this old lady told us. They took a full sister to the one that they had bred the Snooty and bred it the Rascal. So then, when the bitch started having puppies, she was eating them. And she's eating the puppies. And the lady takes one of the puppies away from the litter, as the bitch has it, and they take it up there and put it on the other dog. And supposedly that's where Amos come from. Now, whether that's true or not is really what the story is, because it's like so many dogs have all these stories and have all these uh, tales that really, man, you have to breed forward from where you can find the truth, you know? So that's right, Supreme. Yep, yep. I mean, that's the same thing that they're running. They're running Mustang, Camaro, and Supra, the Toyota Supra, or the Camry actually, but it's the Supra. Yeah. Uh, But anyhow, you got to breathe forward from what you know is the truth. And what do you know is the truth? Well, the truth is what you see with your eyes. So, I mean, if it involves going fast or killing America, it's leadership. I got a dog story. Give me a minute. Well, Jay, um, what'd you say this dog's name was? Hang on, let me look at the pedigree again. Journey, Journey Fox. You call that dog Journey Fox or just Journey? What do you call that dog? Yeah, man. Journey. Okay. Yeah, Journey. Old Journey's a good looking boy. Yeah, I like him. He's a fine looking dog, man. All right. Do we have any more? You got any more pictures in? Let's see here. Georgia Bulldog sent another one. What's Georgia Bulldog good about sending stuff? Georgia Bulldog! Georgia Bulldog. Ah. Hmm. Let's see here. Ready? We go here. We go here. We click here. Click there. Okay. Transition. Can y'all name? Can y'all name who that is? What dog that is? Oh yeah, man. He talks shit about them cornflakes. Hey, look, man. Feed a dog what you want. You know. I'm using my money like I want to use it. All right. So does anybody know who that is? Where champion Bronco ended up in Australia, didn't he? Yeah, man. Didn't Scott Taylor end up with Bronco? Yeah. Yeah, the dog is a grand champion. Dang, Georgia Bulldog. I don't know who it is. I don't even know who. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a male or a female? Tell us if it's a male or a female. That's Ronald Boyles. But is that a male or a female? Man, that's a good picture right there. I have to save that one. Let me save that one, man. That's a good one. Let's see here. I'll pull up another picture. Let's see what we got. So we get to the picture file. Oh, here we go. Uh, Chris doesn't see it one in. Let's see what Chris said. Oh man, that's a hell of a hog right there. You got the dogs in it and everything, man. You got to take me with you next time you go. I want to go with you. You all got to check this picture out. You ready to go hog hunting? Yeah. Who sent this picture in? Check that out, man. Oh shit, Hemi. Are you serious? Oh, that was Ronald Patterson, man. Ronald Patterson was who owned that that's what REP was. It's just his initials. Man, what y'all think of this hog picture? Huh? That dog looking at that hog, man. Man, what are you talking about? That's a big old pig, man. Look at the tusks on that thing. Shit, man, I think I could pull a letter from him, man. I believe I saved his letters. But anyhow, yeah, it was Patterson. Ray, whatever. Ray, Roy, Robert, Roadkill. I don't know. Hell, cat dog, man, what's going on, man? Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go pig picking and go get us a hog? Man, that's how you do it right there. Henry James, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. Shit. I bet you Crenshaw ended up with that Bronco dog, man. Them boys loved to hustle some bulldogs. They were some hustling dog men now. I mean, and then you'll get into old dog stories, but like you can that one story like Nazrat. Nazrat. Where's Nazrat at? Nazrat. Where you at, buddy? He got a good story to tell. The same thing where, you know, dog got swapped out in that situation. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at that pig. That pig is huge, man. I'll bet you the tenderloin on that thing is right. Lord Almighty. Yum, yum, yum. That's what I want to see when, like I said, when we went hog hunting, them pigs was little, man. I mean, they were like, I'd say like 100-pound pig, where I want to see some dogs go on something like that right there, man. That sucker there got to be at least 300 pounds. What do you think that, oh, Hellcat dog man? How about them cornflakes, man? Huh? How about them cornflakes? Man, what you talking about? I hear you, Supreme. Well, he sure did a good job, that's for sure. Let's see what other pictures we got here. Um, see if it gives me a picture. No picture. It's got the pedigree in place. I can show it to you. Nazareth. Oh, there we go. How you doing, buddy? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, 350 to 400 pounds that pig weighed. That's what Laney boy said. Man, that's where it's at right there. Pigzilla. 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 That's a hell of a pig, man. Yeah, I'll jump back to these two pictures here. Um, well, Hemi, let me ask you a question. The dog that ended up over there, did they breed him and produce anything? Oh yeah, yeah. That pig. That's a good-looking pig. Nice pig. Yeah, man. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here. All righty, man. Anything in particular y'all want to talk about? Somebody put this dog up. This is a dog that Randy McCullum, whose picture we had up earlier, that he showed. Oh, crap, man. There we go. That's a nice bred dog. Can you read that? Can you read that pedigree I got up there? Not being rude. Everybody that's raining and dumb folks don't know how to drive in the. Oh yeah, man, you know it. Yeah, who sent this in to me? You want to tell me a story about this Randy McCullum dog? Well, hell, if that's the truth, Henny, it sounds like you got the right dog. Yeah, yeah, you might have got the right dog. And that's the way they were, about an hour and a half, rough as a cob, about an hour and 30 minutes. They pull up like show flowers on sale day. Oh man, what you talking about? Yeah, you will. Man, I ain't going to Memphis. No, but I can turn you on where to get some. I can turn you on to a place that's got it, you know. But no, I don't sell any pad toughener, man. I don't have any of it, you know. I do sell my sulfadine because I use it myself, so I make it. So if anybody else wants it, they can get it. But I'm not working any dogs, so I don't have any pad toughener. You from New York City? New York City? From New York City. Clyde was a good dog, but not the dog he raced against was not in good shape for his first, not even 30 minutes. Hmm. Oh, so you definitely didn't get the dog because he had bad ears. No Bronco had bad ears, that's for sure. Well, damn, ain't that a shame? That's just crazy, man. That is crazy. Damn. Let's look at Jay's dog a little more. I like that little old dog, Journey. Now, this is from the last litter. Y'all know who Randy Fox is, right? Randy Fox was friends with Earl Tudor, Jim Williams, all that bunch out there in Oklahoma. They were buddies with him. And Randy Fox bred a lot of good dogs himself. As a matter of fact, you can be familiarized with Randy Fox by reading Stratton's book where he talks about the Alvin dog. Well, Ken Dogman was getting the game dog times back in the day. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I had a lot of subscribers in the city. I had a lot of subscribers in New York City. I don't know which borough, whether it was Brooklyn or the Bronx or Manhattan, Queens, sure where each one went, but I had a lot of them going into the city. Fox is Alvin the dog. That's right. That's this dog here is bred by that man, and this was his last litter that he ever bred. It's the last litter that man bred. He got out of the dogs. He's very old. He's like almost 90. So nice, Hellcat. Well, thank you very much, Hellcat. I appreciate it, brother. God bless you, man. Hellcat Foundation subscriber. Well, then old Bob Finley, man, he's shouting out when he says you can't feed a dog cornflakes. He's shouting out to the kid. He's shouting out to the kid. Take the shout out. I like it. Hell, you actually can feed a dog cornflakes, but you know, that's another show for another day. Yeah, man, Hellcat Dog Man join. Well, man, the situation with us and Crenshaw. We whooped him every time we went into him, man. I'm that fat tub of lard from North Carolina. That's what he called me in the book. He said that fat tub of lard from North Carolina whooped me because I used steroids. He says in his book I beat him because he used steroids, but I don't care. The best thing about it is that he said in his book I beat him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How would you like that? Wouldn't you like that, man? Having James Crenshaw's book that you whooped him. But anyhow, yeah. And then that Bodog went up there to George Long's, and Crenshaw, he got in the box again. Tried one more time against the DLC. And that Bodog was handled and conditioned by, let's see, one, two, three, four different people for 5 matches. Four different people for 5 matches. That's pretty wild, ain't it? Huh? Y'all being so quiet for? Yeah, man. What y'all being so quiet for? Let's see here. Yeah, I'll show you the what I got a picture of. I wanted to show y'all. That's a good one of John Wayne. Let's see here. It should be in there. John. Man, I can't find the picture I want. Oh, that's a good one. I bet a lot of y'all ain't never seen her. Oh, Johnson's grand champion, Miss Rage. She was a double bred daughter of Buster. Let's see here. Let me pull up Rage's pedigree. Oh, hell. There's a picture of her. Put this in the chat. Lucky, what did you use to go into Don Rest Kennels? Oh, man, I used that Chi Chi dog. That Chi Chi dog went for her, I think it was her fifth. Yeah, I think it was Chi Chi's fifth when we went into Don Rest Kennels. You want to hear that story? You want to hear about when I went into Don Rest Kennels? It's a pretty good story. I can tell it. I can tell it to you. Anyhow, let me put this pedigree up. Get this thing to connect. I know it's killing my signal. Here we go. All right. Where's the pedigree on that bit, man? Yeah, check that out. She's a hell of a dog. And she produced well. When she was bred to Jeep, she produced a couple good dogs. And I believe that breeding of Jeep to Rage is back in that weirdo dog's pedigree. Yeah. Going all natural with Clyde. Going all raw. Gonna just feed them raw now. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That'll be good, man. Yeah. So grand champion Miss Rage. Hell of a dog. Hell of a dog. Yeah. Von Rest, when we went into him, that was in Portland, Maine, is where we went to. We met him at the Uno Pizzeria in Portland, Maine. So went up there, we went into that bitch called Champion Buckskin Bunch. Was the bitch we went into. Bunch was the dog we went into up there. And of course, we whooped him in about 45 minutes. I think the actual official time was like 38 or something like that, or 48 or something like that. But it was like 45 minutes. I mean, it was over. Yeah. So we get there, right? And we follow him over there to his place. We get there, and old dude, man, he's so paranoid about handling against me. He tells me that if I make a foul, then I'm fouled out. Like I don't get my standard uh, mistaken foul, like where, how we all get it, you do something like make a bad handle or something like that. They like, okay, that's a warning. They don't foul you out because you make one bad handle. You get in the way of the dog and the dog brushes up against you or something, man. I ain't gonna foul you out for no bullshit like that. You sure ain't gonna foul me out for it, you know? So anyhow, he's telling me all these new rules we got to go by because it's me and I'm such a rough handler. I'm sure y'all have heard stories about the way I handled. And so he said, he's telling me all these rules. And I said, well, I'll tell you what we do, man. I said, I'm not going to handle the dog. I said, we'll let my friend Elton here handle. And he's like, what? I said, yeah, man. I said, that way that takes away all the problems and your fear of me handling rough. We'll just let Elton handle it. We'll just go by regular rules because we're not doing that. Because if we do, if you make one foul and you're out, then the same thing goes for you. Oh, no, no, no. I'm like, yeah. If you make a bad handle or do something stupid, that's it. It's over. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I said, well, you know, and we'll just let Elton handle and y'all just do regular rules. He said, okay, okay. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So then I got another guy with me, Junior, and we need a referee. So we toss the coin to see who gets to pick the referee. And he tosses the coin and I win the coin toss. So I got to pick the referee. So I picked Junior as the referee. And so so we go and walk the dog out, right? And I told him, I said, look, man, I said, uh, man, I don't know if I should tell y'all this story. I told him, I said, when you in there and I take my hat off and say, boy, this is a good show, you handle, don't worry about what's going on. And he said, okay, he'd do it. So anyhow, get in there and they let him go. And at about 20 minutes, Chi-Chi's in that bitch's shoulder. I mean, she's in the shoulder big time, man. And I told him, I said, boy, this is a hell of a show. And when I did, he handled. And man, he lifted that bitch up off the ground. He handled. And the guy's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then when he set him down, he set that bitch down and put his dog right on top of her. Did it like a pro. And they tried to foul him out. They're calling foul, foul, foul. And he's like, no, man. He said, I thought the dog was out of hold, because a turn had been called. And they warned him, to give him a warning. And so it keeps going on about another 30 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. And that bitch quit. She quit in about, I don't know, it was like 45 minutes, something like that. I'm sure Hogs can tell you the time. Hey, let me tell you this. So we're on the way home, and we got the dog in the back of the truck in the Sky Kennel in cedar shavings, right? I just got to put a new bag of cedar shavings in the Sky Kennel, and I got her in there, and she's in the back of the truck, and I wake up, and the car is stopped on the side of the road, and we're surrounded by New York State Police, surrounded by them. So the cop's like, "What are y'all doing up here?" And I said, "Oh man." And he said, "You got an ID?" I give him my ID. And he had to wake me up. I was out like a light sitting in the back seat. He had to open the door and physically wake me up. So anyhow, he says to me, "What are y'all doing up here?" Well, when we were on our ride on the way up, I told them boys, I said, well, what happened was they were speeding at one time, and they were driving too fast. And I was like, Lord, 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 slow down, do the speed limit. I said, we don't want to be speeding. And I said, but you know what? I said, just in case we do get pulled over, let's go ahead and talk about what we're doing this weekend. And we're going up here to breed this dog. And we're breeding her to another Staffordshire Terrier. And that's what we're doing. And we're supposed to meet this guy with his dog up here in Maine. And that's what we're doing. So anyhow, cop asked me what I was doing. I said, "Oh man, we're coming back from breeding a dog." And as soon as I said that, you could see him relax. He was like, "Okay." He goes, "Do you mind if we take a look at the dog?" I said, "Man, you help yourself." So I opened the back of the truck up, and I told him, I said, "Look now," I said, "this dog will bite you." I said, "Now I'm gonna get her and hold her by the collar, and I promise to God I won't let her go, but she's gonna act like she's gonna want to bite you, and but I won't let her go." He goes, "No, no, that's all right." He said, "Let me hit her with the flashlight," and he put the flashlight on her, and everywhere that she had a little mark, those cedar shavings had stuck to her, and he was like, "Oh," he said, "that's cedar shavings stuck to the dog." He said, I thought the dog was cut up," and I said, "No, man." I said, "That dog is fine." I said, "It wasn't easy breeding her." I said, "But she's fine." And so he's like, "Well, do you mind if we search the back here?" I said, "I don't care." I said, "Help yourself." And they looked back there, man, wasn't nothing back there but a blanket. And so then told me to go sit down. And I asked him, I said, what's going on? I said, "Your friend was going 90 in a 55. 90, 90. He was going 90 in New York State on I-81 at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was going 90 miles an hour. Anyhow, they write him a ticket and get us straightened out, and we got to drive off. But man, you talk about sweating. Boy, I was sweating bullets. But that was me and Top Dog Kennels. And we made it home. Made it home safe and sound. Um, yeah. All right. Uh, well, that actually turned out to be true, Eli Monster. He wasn't the sharpest tool in the drawer, but he is a good friend, man. He was a good friend. Old Elton was a good dude, man. I liked old Elton. I liked old Junior. I miss him. Oh, I wasn't a happy camper, man. I drove the rest of the way. You know, it was some wild shit, man. I just knew my ass was going to jail. I was like, well, this is it right here. This is it. But old boy didn't want me to get her out because she was gonna bite him. Which she wasn't a man eater at all. She wouldn't bite you. She wouldn't lay the hair on him. That dog would have given kisses, man. She was just a big old baby. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's funny now. It was a close call, that's for sure. Already looking for a good grinder. Oh yeah, you're gonna need a grinder when you're feeding that raw. You can grind everything up every day. Get you one of them KitchenAid mixers and put a grinder on it, man. I know. Elton don't get to drive no more. Elton wasn't driving no more. I took the wheel from there, man. My anger drove me home. I was so pissed off. Yeah. No, not happy. Let's see here. We got any mail? George Blood, George Buddha. Oh, okay. George Buddha sent some stuff in. And Nazrat done sent some pictures in of Beware. Beware. Holy cow. Look at that dog. Just downloading pictures, boys. Just downloading pictures. Alrighty. Man, what'd you send here, Georgia Bulldog? Oh, I got that picture in color. I took that picture. I got that picture in color, man. Either I took that picture or I was there because I got the original of that photograph. I sure do, man. That's the princess dog with Larry Wrangler and Shankbone and Bobby Hall. Oh yeah, that's a good picture, man. Brad, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Let's see here, man. Let's all beware, man. Charles Johnson, what's going on, brother? There you go. Check that dog out now. Boy, now that's a good looking animal. Look at the stifles on him. They'll let you enter, Hemi. We'll all vouch for you, man. You come on in, man. Come on in. I swear. Thanks for the game. What's going on, man? Ain't seen you in a long time. Y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button while you're in here. Hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Be sure to hit that like button. Man, y'all be sure to hit that like button. We only got 22 likes. There's 40 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button. I'm over here working hard putting up these pictures, man. About 62. I say you weighing about 62 pounds. Yeah, that's about heavy. You can just walk across over here. Yeah. Martinez Game Dogs. What's going on, brother? Did you get that straightened out with your handle? I couldn't find nothing unusual. I went and looked, and I didn't see anything unusual. Georgia Bulldog says he weighs 58 pounds. 58 pounds. 58 pounds. I think he weighs 58 pounds. Like, damn, what do you think of Morgan's little big brother, man? What do you think he's weighing now? Georgia Bulldog. Georgia Bulldog. Gas and Go membership. He's 65. He's weighing 65 pounds, man. He's 65 pounds. You know it was up in the 60s. I thought it was 62 or 63, but 65 sounds good to me. Yeah, 65 pounds sounds good. It's big. That's a big dog for 65 pounds. Now, how much weight do you think you could take off that dog? If he weighs 65 pounds right now, how much weight do you think you could take off that dog? The Rio Grande is more of a ditch. Yeah, that's the truth, man. You think about 5 pounds, Drew? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe five, maybe. Yeah, take off about 4 pounds, Lloyd Taylor. You think 5 pounds? Everybody thinks about 5 pounds come off of him. Where is Crockett? Where is Crockett? Prayers to Crockett and his people, man. Prayers to the Wilkins, man. Prayers to him. Where is he? You think about 5 pounds? I was thinking, look at Lace with the game. I'm kind of with you, man. Well, when I was in the game, man, back in the 1900s, I liked the fast dog. I liked the dog that had a lot of speed, man. I didn't care whether he was big or small, but if I had one thing I really looked for was speed in a dog. Uh, you know, how did 35 pounds go to 55? I kicked Mr. Me Too. IK, Mr. Me Too. I don't know what you're talking about there. How the 35 pounds goes to 55. Um, oh, yeah, his sister is 30 pounds. Quick as a knife. Yeah. Yeah, he got a little sister. He got two little sisters that weigh 30 pounds. He got two little sisters that weigh 30 pounds. And yeah. Oh yeah, man. He's solid. Good looking dog. Good looking dog. Loved on. Lots of kisses and hugs. I take good care of him, man. All righty. What do we got here? We got another picture from Georgia Bulldog. That's a good one too. But I'm telling you, I got this one in color. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, I'd have to go with Zebo Lloyd Taylor. How about you, brother? Who you rolling with? What's the most underrated dog? I'd have to say that Storm Dog. Yeah, that Storm Dog. I beat two champions with him. I beat Durant's champion Snooty with him, and then I beat Chance champion Rocco with. I mean, Chance champion Rambo with him. Was it Rambo or Rocco? Rambo. I have to look up the match report. But he beat two champions. And let's say he was probably one of the most underrated dogs that I used. He drew a forfeit against Cardenas' Shorty too. Bobby Hall was supposed to match Shorty into me, him and Cardenas, and they showed up but didn't do anything. Paid the forfeit. Bobby Hall. Yeah. There you go. There's old Bobby Hall with Larry Wrangler and the Princess Dog. Oh yeah, man. The Zebo versus Jeep, man, that's not even fair. You know, you gotta get up there like Zebo versus Boomerang. Now that would have been a match. You know, Zebo versus Art. You know, now that would have been a match, but Zebo versus Jeep, that wouldn't have been much of a match. Well, I reckon, never really went into camps or went after people. You know, my thing was back in my day was we were always looking for the best dogs. You know, we would hear about such and such a dog and how fantastic it was. And that's the competition level that we wanted to go at, that I wanted to go at. So, I lost quite a few, but I mean I lost to great dogs. You go back and look in a lot of champion certificates and you'll see my name in there. I'm not ashamed of losing to dogs like that. Better dog, tough day. How many times have I gone to a show and the opponent didn't show up? I can think of two times. Yeah, I can think of two times that happened. Yeah. Cecil Middleton. I was matched into Cecil Middleton, and he didn't show up one time. And then I was matched into the East Coast Assassin, Jackie Parker, and he didn't show up. Sure did, man. Go into any dog off of art. Um, Maybe. I just don't know. It could have. I mean, we went into dogs off a Jeep. We went into dogs off a Zebo. We went into dogs off, so I'm sure we went into some dogs off of Art. I'll just have to go back and look. Oh man, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, man. And I've had forfeits paid, like I said, Bobby Hall paid a forfeit down there with Cardenas' Shorty. They forfeited down there. They come in a half pound light. Their dog was sick. Their dog wasn't right. They were gonna get swamped, man. No, I never went into the assassin dogs. I seen them go. I seen them go, but I never went into them. I've never matched into Frank Jacobs and Ray Carter. Never did go into those guys. We were all pretty close friends, you know. Yeah. All right, man. We got any more pictures? Anybody got any more pictures? Take a look, see if we got any pictures come in. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's a good looking pup. Yeah, that's a good looking pup. Oh, you sent me two of them. And somebody done sent me Stan the Man's pedigree. I like boomerang dogs, but where are you gonna get them at? Yeah. All right, here is Stan the Man's pedigree. Somebody sent in Stan the Man's pedigree and wanted me to put it up. And there it is. Well, I just put one up. Hang on, let me put the other one up. There's the second pedigree for Stan the Man. Yeah, there's the second pedigree. So there's the two different breedings for Stan the Man. Like, man, did you ever see Kingfish Nose? I think there's truth in Homer not being in his best shape. Yeah, that's true, man. Well, and Jeep got away from James at the beginning of the show. You know, that was always his little trick. He tried that shit with Bama against John Wayne. He released early. He come over the wall letting the dog go. But we caught him at it, man. We let our dog go too. We didn't wait for the referee to say release. On that match there, man, those dogs hit without the referee saying shit. Oh yeah, man. Look, Ozzy had a lot of regret. Ozzy said he had a lot of regret over letting them take that Homer dog. Yeah, yeah. No, Stan the Man, huh? Anybody got a picture of Stan the Man? Let's see what he looks like. Somebody send me a picture of Stan the Man. Uh, Mike done sent the truth in. Y'all gonna have to look at a bulldog now. All righty here. Let me put up these two pictures Chris sent in. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see here. Drop image, image. I wish there was a faster way to do this. Okay. All right, there we go. Now, who sent these pictures in? I'll be sure to hit that like button. We got 22 likes, man. I need some more likes. Oh, those were your babies when you lived in Chicago? Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Jeep had his place in time and history. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Let's see what I got here from Mike Dan. Mike Dan done send some pictures in. Mike Dan done send some pictures in. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's one of them. I thought there were two of them. He got them a perfect size too. Check him out. Check him out, man. That's another big dog, 55 pounds. Man, what you talking about? Check out his pedigree, Hemi. Check out how he's bred, man. I got another picture of him shows his shoulders. A little better. I need a headshot of him. All right, there you go. I think Jocko ended up in a good yard. Mr. Chavis really knew what he was doing. He made some good breedings with the dog. The problem was Fletcher died. And see, when Fletcher died, um, what was his son's name? Man, I knew that boy's name. Anyhow, his son sold all the dogs, and it fucked the bloodline up. But and see that happens with all these bloodlines. When the guy that runs it passes away, I give you an example. How about Clemens dogs today? How about finding you a Clemens bred dog? I mean, a pure Clemens bred dog. See, when these guys pass away, so does their bloodline. It's sad, but it's true. Show me a show me a Hansel dog. And I'm talking about a straight bred, pure, straight bred, nothing in it but hinds them. And there aren't any, man. The guy's been dead for 50 years. There's dogs with some of that blood in them, and there's dogs that might even be straight bred, but bred by other people. That don't make them those dogs from that man. Preach it, Lace, with the game. You better get them while you can. Oh, in a heartbeat, Jeff. In a heartbeat. Hell yeah. Yeah, you better go get them from Floyd while you can. Because once everybody else starts breeding Floyd's dogs, they ain't Boudreaux dogs no more. They're your dogs. Now, you may be representing the Boudreaux line, but you're also representing yourself. That ain't Floyd deciding to breed them two dogs to each other. Oh, he's just a big old baby, mayhem. Getting hugs and kisses, man. Just getting hugs and kisses. Old Mike Dan takes him for a walk every day. He goes, takes him, walks him at least a couple miles a day. You know, weather permitting. Yeah, well, once you buy the dog from the breeder, sure, it's pure their dog, but what are you going to do with it? You going to breed it? Yeah, you going to take it. You might be able to hold on to the guys. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. In extreme cases, sure, you can hang on to these guys' bloodlines for 3 or 4 generations after they're gone. But let's be realistic about it. Yeah, man. You sure didn't breed it. Breeder bred that dog. But see, you'll take credit for it. And that's okay. See, that's how them bloodlines fade away, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Look, back when I used to sell dogs, you get a dog from me, you name it whatever you want, man. I don't leave on there fat bills this or fat bills that. You don't have to put my name on your dog. It's your choice. If you want to put Fat Bill's Hemi James on your dog, that's fine with me. But if you don't, then you just leave it. You just put whatever you want. like I said, that's where these bloodlines start to fade right away, man. oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeff on it tonight now. Jeff is on it. He don't live life hard. Don't live life. Live life has a fixation, man. He has a fixation for me. He's got some sort of uh, 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 it's like a tick, like an anomaly. He can't help himself. He got like this man love for me, you know, and the way he shows it is by writing all that stupid stuff. He can't help himself. He wants to be my friend so bad it drives him crazy, man, crazy, crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Lace with the game. Tourette's. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. I'm gonna smoke me a bowl. Hell, I'm getting ready to wrap this up here, man. I've been on for 2 hours. Lord Almighty, Lordy, 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 Lordy. Getting a little graphic there. Um, live life real. It's this guy from North Carolina that I rubbed the wrong way, and he mad at me, man. Yeah, he's mad at me. Y'all hit that super chat while you're down there, man. Don't be scared to hit that super chat. It's the end of the month. Give it, put a little change in the bag, man. Put a little change in the bag. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry, Karen. The biscuits are dry. Oh yeah, man. He don't look. When you're as famous as I am, man, you're gonna have haters. I mean, just as many people that love you, you're gonna have people that hate you. I mean, I can't help it. You know, am I proud of everything I've done in the past? Of course not. Are you? I hope not. You know, we all have things that we've done and did and said that we regret. But the past is just that, is the past. A lot of people won't let it go. Remember now, that's why I don't work at the pet center anymore. Because I lost that little gig and I love that, man. I love going down there and working, hanging out with them. I had a good time. Oh, Martinez asking a question. Was it that you didn't want to sell him a dog, Bill? No, man, it was that I didn't want to have nothing to do with him. He called me up talking all crazy, and I told him to fuck off. Oh, no, I know that, Jeff. Jeff Smith with the super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Ow! Y'all hit that super chat. Y'all hit that super chat. That's what I'm talking about. It's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. Yeah. Blessings, blessings upon you, Jeff Smith. Blessings. May your dogs grow up to be as beautiful as your children have. That dang Wheezy boy is turning into a good looking dog. Yeah, man. Oh, Jeff Ballin, man. Jeff Ballin. Oh, stand the man pick. Cool. Gotta pick a stand the man here. What's a good thing? Oh, that's that same little picture. I put that on a pit card one time. I did a pit card of stand the man. Sure did, man. All righty. Let me. All righty. See here. Do, 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 do. Stand the man. Stand the man. There he is. Oh, Hemi, man. Oh, Hemi, I saw you fucking with him the other night in 78 Sports. I got a little handle I use. It's not Fat Bill, and I'll come in there sometimes and use it. That way he leaves me alone. I can come in there and enjoy the chat, you know? No, man, I didn't know that blood at all. I didn't know any of that stuff, you know? Go back to the pedigree here. Oh, I got his pedigree open here. Hell, that's a bulldog right there. Here's a different picture of Stan the man. Let me show you this one. That's a better picture. It's not so blurry. Dennis Carr with the $10 super chat. God bless you, man. Thank you very much. Blessings on Prentice Carr. Rack City. Bill, how often do you think a dog is purchased and bred like hell into a bloodline, but the actual dog never shows up in any peds? I think it happens with these big breeders more than you realize. David Tant had a lot of Jeep blood. He had dogs. He had a brother to Homer, a dog called Festus. Um, he had a lot of dogs right off a Jeep. Like he had a bitch off a Jeep and Kate. That's Jeep bred to his sister. Let's see here. I got a better picture of him. Hang on a second. There you go. There's a better picture of him. Stand the man from Stand the Man. Yeah, you know it. You know it, Brad. That's exactly right. Everybody wants to be outlaw. They all want to ride your coattails. Remember back in the day, boy. Yeah, they were bad. Oh, Garland got a new handle. But yeah, I'd say that happened a lot, man. You know, these guys they would get these dogs out of these other bloodlines and they'd add it into their yard and not say a thing about it, man. Oh, but man, you can look at a dog and tell how it's bred. Look at that dog there. That's old Zebo bred dog from Ohio, man. That's like a Zebo rascal dog. I mean, look at him. It's like a Zebo rascal dog. You know? Yeah. T-Mac, what's up, man? Hey, man, join up. Get a membership. Get you a wrench, man. Be a member of the chat. We got 5.99 memberships, man. And if you join, that puts you in the contest of 100, right? In the contest of 100, I'm going to draw 10 names out of 100 names. Once I got 100 members, I'm going to draw 10 names out. And then from those 10, I'm going to draw one out each time and until there's only one left in the jar. I'm gonna do it on the channel so you guys can watch. And I'm gonna have one left in the jar, and that's gonna be the grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner wins an all expense paid trip out here to visit me. I'll bring you out here, man, fly you out, pick you up at the airport. We'll hang out for about 5 days, 4 nights, and you'll have a good time. Yeah, you'll have a good time. Jimmy Mack gonna win. I hear you, man. I hear you. All you got to do is sign up. Just sign up. We're almost there. We're only about 35 away, man. I think we need like 35 or 37 new members, and we got it. We into the 60s. We ought to have that gun 1,000 of them. I don't know what the problem is. You know, I mean, we're only talking about 5.99 a month, man. I mean, it's like a cup of coffee, right? Right? I mean, it's less than your. Yeah, you know it, man. Everything's turning green, Mike Dan. Yeah, everything's turning green. Oh man, that's some good smoke right there. Ah, yeah, that's a good picture right there. Now, what dog is this one? Let's see here. That's him too, right? That's Stan the Man. Isn't that right, Mayhem? Mayhem. Isn't that Isn't that Stan the man? All right, what else we got here? Georgia Bulldog done send something else in. Well, Georgia Bulldog participating tonight. Oh, you sent me the same picture. That's the same picture. That's him right there. Yeah, you know it, Brad. Yeah, he was a good looking dog. He was a good looking dog. Oh yeah, big old head. Big old head on. Come on now. All right, all right. Let's see here. What did I Kimmy say? What did I Kim say? I Kim deleted his message. What was the message? Won't let me read it. That sucks. He could pass for a Zebo. Yeah, man, that's a Zebo bred dog right there. There's no doubt about it, man. He got a lot of Zebo blood in him. Zebo, Rascal. That's a Zebo Rascal dog. Yeah, look at him and tell, man. Yeah, yeah. Little Zebo Rascal dog there. So what you basically saying, Mayhem, is I mean, don't nobody know how he's bred? Is that what the deal is? Like dog come up off the street and shit? Is that what the deal is? I mean, where's the breeder of the dog? If Lunsford bred the dog, why doesn't Lunsford just say, yeah, that's my dog? Um, I want to say it was 10. It was either 9 or 10, might have been 11. It was a bunch. Well, it was a bunch, man. It was like 9 or 10 times. Oh, we got a pedigree. All right, so I'm gonna give you my. Anybody looking at um at Stan the Man's pedigree? Anybody clicked on Stan the Man's pedigree from yesteryear till today's greatness? This is always what I heard. Read the words. It was all stolen from the old man. So you sit here and look at this blood, right? All right. So the bottom side is G and Rascal. Let me see this right here. Yeah, that's all Rascal. And then you go here. Yeah, yeah. You know whose pedigree he reminds me of when I look at it? Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. And them boys did a lot of off the chain shit. I know he whooped Snooty. I mashed him into Snooty and he whooped that Snooty dog. Rascal Jr. was a champion. Um, I think was probably a better stud dog than he was a pit dog, is what a lot of people say. I never saw him. I bought a son of his back in the 80s, and man, he was already old. That Rascal Jr. stuff was hard to get a hold of, man. I had a dog off of Rascal Jr., bred to Chinaman's sister. How about that? I could never get any pups out of him. He wouldn't breed. Well, if you want my opinion on the stand the man deal, I'll bet you his pedigree is just like it shows. I bet you that pedigree is just like it shows, man. And uh, you know whose pedigree he reminds me of is that damn Virgil dog of gamblers. You know, it's another pedigree that's just kind of like you're not gonna see two dogs bred like that. That it's you know you can tell it's like hobby breeding. You know, somebody somebody been breeding on their own for a while, and they done bred forward kind of quick on some dogs too. So I imagine there's some young dogs in there bred. So when you start getting certain dogs back in the fourth generation, um, that only been dead 15 years, well, that's kind of odd sometimes, you know. I mean, it's possible, but you better be inbreeding pretty tight to do that. I got copies of it for sale, Mr. Me Too. We could auction one off tonight with a couple pictures. Y'all want to do an auction? Y'all want to do an auction for a Mayfield book and a couple pictures? Let's see what pictures I got I could auction off tonight. Let's see here. What do I have? Bill, in your opinion, which dog was the best pit dog and the best producer? Oh, I don't know, man. That Bow dog, that Tyrone dog, that Virgil dog with Bob's. They're all great dogs, man. Tornado, you know, it's just hard to say that there was a best dog. Um, but as far as best producer, I mean, I guess you'd have to say Honey Bunch. I mean, I don't know of a bitch that produced better than Honey Bunch. Let's see here what we got for pictures. All right, I guess that's it for pictures. Yeah. Bill, how many times was Midnight Cowboy bred? I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. I mean, the dog was available to breed to. It's funny. Uh, at one time, a friend of mine was going down and breeding the Jeep, and everybody made a big deal of it and shit. And I went and talked to him, and I said he was heading down there to breed to him, and I was like, "Can I ride with you?" He says, "Sure." So I go down there, and I asked old Jimmy Garrett. I said, "How much is a stud fee?" He said, "You come by here with a hot bitch and $500." He said, "You can breed to the dog." So his stud fee was $500 to people he knew. You could breed to the dog. Husband, any great dog comes along. There's better than his background would suggest. Breed forward from that great dog. Yeah, that's exactly right, Hemi. That's exactly right. And there may be a dog back in his pedigree that he resembles that you may want to get a bitch that's kind of bred like that one time and try it. Like for instance, if I was breeding stand to man stuff, I find me old Zebo dog and breed it to him. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how many times Midnight Cowboy was bred. Then you get to Maverick. How many times was Maverick bred? Or how many times was Riddick's Herman bred? There was a lot of that Riddick's Herman stuff. A buddy of mine had a lot of that stuff. It was like right out of Riddick's Herman back in the 80s. And he tried like hell to get me to mess with it. And we did. There was a dog named Carolina, Bill's Carolina something. And it's got some of that blood in it. Yeah, they didn't give me no pictures. Ask Munder, what's going on, man? We're at Breathe Establishment. And then rears and saying, according to Matthew, there surrendered police on had lived. Do you think he would have been bred some more? Oh my God. Bully Son had lived, man. The dog game would have been totally different. I mean, Bully Son was one of the greatest producers of all time. If you use this uh, uh, theory where they get 2 points for every champion they produced, 1 point for every grandchild that's a champion, and a half point for every great grandchild that's a champion. And you do that with Bully Son and put him up against any other dog, and they can't touch him. Can't touch him. Damn, Prentice. Prentice Carr says thought they did that with Red Boy. They needed him to bred him to a pure hemp hill female because that's what they thought he really was. Dogs came out spinning around. They were crazy. Yeah. Well, let's see what else I got. Anybody send any pictures in? You got any pictures? No, no pictures. All right. Well, I'll pull a picture. I'll pull a picture. I'm gonna pull a picture of one of them cornflake fed dogs. Let's see here. Got out, man. Them boys back when back I don't know, 90, 98, 90, 97. Them boys sent that to me, man. They come from the Inland Empire out there in California. It's pretty cool, huh? Oh, Georgia Bulldog doesn't send a picture. Let's see what it is. I'll do that while you guys look at pictures. And check out that picture of. I want to say that's Tim. Oh, that's a good picture. That's a good one to end the show on. Let's see here. Image. There we go. There's one from Georgia Bulldog. Can y'all guess who it is? Y'all know who that is right there with that dog? All right, Tom. We'll see you later, brother. Yeah, I'm getting ready to roll here in a few too. Oh yeah, man. We don't like no barking dog. Don't want no dog barking, man. I mean, bark if there's something to bark at, but just to be barking, it's not healthy. It ain't healthy for the dog. The dog wants you to do something with it. Wants you to play with it. Wants you to get out and walk it, spend time with it, bring it in the house, play with it. That's why they barking. They want attention. You got to give them attention. I mean, you just can't take them and throw them on the chain, especially them red boy dogs. No, no. Let's see here. What's going on? What's going on? Well, I think I'm gonna wind this one up after we do the Fonseca Colby. Who is it? Jim Williams. Tim. Who is it? Oh, it looks like a Barney dog. I hear you, man. George Sadler. Man, oh man. Well, oh man, we can talk about Zach. Talk about Zach now if you want. It won't take but a minute. Look, I got a nice picture of him. There's old Zach. Yeah, old Zach was a great dog, man. He very, very game, solid animal. Didn't really produce very well, in my opinion. Didn't really produce very well. Um, I bred him to Bolero and got a litter out of him. Give one of them to Bobby Hall. He sent it to South Africa, and the bitch ended up producing a grand champion. You can look that one up. Zach and Bolero. It's over there in South Africa. I swear, Prentice, you're exactly right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Me too. Oh, that's a good trait right there. Oh, Arlo's smart. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, I'm about talked out for tonight. Another 2.5 hours. You know, Don't y'all want me to just leave it on and let you chat? I can always do that and just let you guys chat. But I better not. I better not. It'll get wild. It'll get wild in here. You're welcome, Mike Dan. We'll see you next time, brother. I enjoyed it. It was a good one. Nobody wants a barking dog, man. Oh, thank you, Prentice. I appreciate it, man. Show tomorrow. No, I think the twins are going to do it. If I get all excited, I might do one early. I might do one early in the day or something, Do something like before the twins. But I wouldn't mind getting in one more show before the end of the month. It'd be a good thing, man. Be a good thing. I'll try, Hemi. I got my ex-wife is coming to visit me tomorrow. Delphia, the one y'all met on here, she's coming to see me tomorrow. We're gonna have lunch. Yeah, yeah. A little lunch date with the ex-wife. We're buddies, man. She's like a good friend of mine. One of the few, like adult friends that I have like contact with that I, talk to on a regular basis. That you know what I mean? You know, that level of friendship. Like she's down as my emergency contact on my papers if I get sick. Yeah, I need to do a private chat. That's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll do a private chat tomorrow. I'll do a private chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, she's really upset. She was really upset, man. We lost old Pucky. That was a heartbreaker, man. It was kind of like, it really sucked losing him, man. Yeah, that wasn't no good. That was a bad scene, man. Oh yeah, you know it, Jeff. All right, our camera is joined up. Oh damn, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, I was trying to give him a wrench. Oh shit. Oh well. Welcome to the club, man. Sorry about that. Oh man, old Pucky, rest in peace. Thank you, Hemi. God bless you, Hemi. Thank you very much, Hemi. God bless you. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, man. I hit the wrong button. All right, Hemi. I'm gonna wait 300 seconds. What is that? 5 minutes? I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. Man, I swear that was brutal, man. Jason with the super chat. What's up, Jason? Thank you, Jason. Oh, Old Jim Smith's on a roll tonight, man. He is on a roll. He's drinking something, eating something. Something got him jacked up, man. What's got you so jacked up tonight? Oh, yeah, I give him the hammer, all right. Lord Almighty. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. It was my mistake, man. My bad. I just hit the wrong button. Oh, man. Yeah, that was brutal, man. I'm surprised he don't call me because he's a member now. He can see my phone number in the members only area. If you can hear me, man, give me a call. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It was a big mistake. My fat fingers hit the wrong button. You'll see when you're a moderator, man, that stuff is all close together. Thank you, Mayhem. Appreciate it, brothers. Stan the Man is Stan the Man. Did he make register merit? Oh man, tax man. Tax man. Tax man. Tax man. Yeah, man. Well, let's see here. Maybe don't get me started on the tax man. Yeah, the tax man's rough, boy. I got three 1099s I got to turn in this year. I got to they're gonna make me some money in March so I can pay my taxes in April. Thank you, Southside. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, old Pucky. I miss old Pucky, man. And the place ain't the same without Pucky, man. It just ain't the same. Life ain't the same without Pucky. I miss my old Pucky. Pucky. Puckster. Puckarama. Puckmana. Puckster. Pucky. Yeah. So meat fluff. No, I didn't meat fluff, man. Oh, Jeff Smith. Would you look at it? How do you know? How do you know these things? How do you have all this information? You seem to know a lot of shit, man. Into Ricky Jones, I went into him one time and they forfeited to me. They come in almost 2 pounds over the weight, and the forfeit was $2,500. So I took the forfeit, and then I told them I'd do it, but you got to go 2 to 1, and they wouldn't give me no odds. So I just said fuck it. But that's the only time I ever matched into him. Sorry about blocking you out there. I hit the wrong thing giving you your wrench, man. I was changing your moderatorship. Let me try to do it again. All right. No, ain't no fuck with it. Good deal, man. Sorry about that. Oh, did I meet Fluff? Yeah, man, I met Fluff down there in Alabama. What are you in Alabama? Wasn't Fluff from Alabama? Yeah, we went down there and seen Fluff, man. How about Boys in the Pit? How about them guys? Y'all remember them? Oh yeah, he's got it. I mean, one more for the road, okay? No, two of them. Let's see here. All righty, man. Who we got here? Oh, Landon Hill. Oh, he been woofing a lot of shit. I seen him. I seen a text thing he sent or something on WhatsApp talking shit about me, man. I mean, Lord, I'm not even in the dogs. I'm not a dog man. I mean, I've been out for what 24 years now. Strictly a spectator, boys. Strictly a spectator. Oh yeah, and that's Ralph Greenwood in the middle there. But I don't know who the other two guys are. Oh yeah, man. That was with I was down there with Charlie Orndorff. Charlie Orndorff. Yeah, we were the only white guys there, man. Orndorff whipped ass with that dog of his. And his damn dog was white too. I think I got a picture of her. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that was wild, man. That was a wild weekend. Wild weekend, boys. Let's see here. Orndorff. Let's spell it right. Ornb. I'll pull it up. Oh yeah, I got a picture of Charlie. See, that's having your damn pictures in the right order. I just punch in somebody's name and pull my shit up. How you like that, Prentice? That's the other guy that was with me, man. That's Charlie Orndorff. And that was his dog. It was a little champion dog. I can't remember her name to save my life, man. Little champion bitch, man. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, that's Ralph Greenwood. Hang on a second there. That's Ralph Greenwood, Bert Sorrells, and who are the other two guys? Jim Isaacs, Ralph Greenwood, Larry McCall. Okay. Jim Isaacs. I knew that was Ralph Greenwood. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man, we'll save that for another show, Jeff. I like Mr. Sorrells. He was a nice man. I met him a couple times. He was always real polite and nice. Good dude. He was a good dude. I like Bert Sorrells. Ah, get up out of this damn chair. All right, y'all. I'm gonna shut this one down. Y'all take it easy.